Alright. Give me 1 second. Let me put the volume up some here for y'all. And it might be a little laggy, but sorry if y'all get motion sick. I'm just doing this because whenever your game kind of lags, you have to go into vehicles and kind of do this and get your shader catchy or whatever it's called. You gotta kind of get it built up, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me just do my regular thing I always do. Get the stream pulled up here. So yeah, sorry for the lag. I'm just trying to get my shader catch built up here. Alright, here we go. Jacob, what's up, man? Anyways, I didn't really know what I was going to do with the Taheton series. Because, you know, the crops was growing. You know, I was thinking crops is growing. Let's get back into harvest. But, been doing some research. And, hold up, let me start this Haggy up. But we're going to be applying an extra layer of fertilizer to hopefully increase the yield and all that of the crop. Am I gonna play baseball? I don't know. Can I? Ain't I able to? Okay, I thought I'd have to lower this thing. I just let this thing go. I guess so. Let me get out. Alright, no crop destruction is happening. Dang, I can go 17 miles an hour in this thing. This is good. This is nice. Only got like, what, 4 or 5 fields to do something like that? I don't know. Be nice if I had spot and spray or whatever it's called on here. But yeah, I'm just putting an extra layer of just putting an extra layer of fertilizer, sorry. I was thinking of Jacob's baseball comment for some reason. I almost said put an extra layer of baseball on. But I'm putting an extra layer of fertilizer on because I want to try and get the best yields out of my crop. This thing seems to be pretty efficient fertilizer wise. We've been going this fast and using this much fertilizer. We've only went down about 3, close to 4%, which is nice. I'm hoping we can use this whole tank on all of our fields. We do not have large fields, but we do have some pretty decent sized ones. Y'all are probably wondering why I'm not using my fertilizer spreader or thingy, my sprayer that I already own. It's because my sprayer that I already own, it would just take too long to do this on my fields and also the corn. I try to be realistic. So the corn is kind of tall, and driving through corn being that tall with that small of a fertilizer sprayer, you know what I'm saying, be kind of unrealistic. So yeah, we're already done fertilizing that. Just thought we'd go ahead and get that done. I'd say probably like right here is where we need to start fertilizing again, or spraying. I'm not sure. Some parts are getting more fertilizer than others. I'm just kind of using my memory here to get some fertilizer sprayed down. I do not have no GPS. I know there's a monitor right now, right down yonder. No idea what that's used for. I'm just using my memory to, okay, you know, like the boom's this big, so the next row would be approximately over here, you know what I'm saying? Alright. So our next one would be about right here, I'd say. And we've got a little bit hanging off the edge there. So like I'm saying, I'm going to be missing quite a few spots. So a couple spots ain't going to be getting no fertilizer on them. But I'm just kind of going with my memory and just kind of guessing here. So I know I've got a little bit hanging off the edge here, so I think it was about right here. So yeah, let's just spray this. Let me actually open up the map real quick here shortly. Alright. Where's the map? Okay. Don't know why general settings is pulled up. Come on. Alright, let me get my growth. Does it say if it's fertilized? Oh my gosh. It doesn't say if it's fertilized or not. Okay. Well, that sucks. I'm kind of unsure if putting on an extra layer of fertilizer and farm sim would even matter. I mean, realistically, it's nice to put an extra layer of fertilizer on, you know, just to give it an extra yield, because when you put nutrients and nitrogen in the field, the crops take it out of the soil so they could have something to eat, you know, because crops, they eat nutrients and all that to grow and stuff. So as they're removing nutrients from the soil, you have to constantly put more nutrients back into the soil in order for the crops to have, you know, enough food supply to keep growing. So I'm not too sure on farm sim logic. In real life, yes, this is a realistic thing that you would see going on. Not too sure if this really matters if I give it an extra layer of spraying or not. But either way, I'm done spraying. So yeah, I'm not too sure on farm sim if it even matters on putting an extra layer in. Okay, I was about to go head down yonder to the field. That small little cornfield we got, but we've got a small little soybean field right here. It's not going to take me long. It's going to take me like 2 passes to do this whole thing. This is a 90-foot boom, by the way, so just got to do this real quick, and then we head down the road, get that small one, and then that'll be our last field. So yeah, this should only take me about 2.5 passes. I can get about 1 full pass. Oh, maybe not. No, only 2 passes. Okay. Dude, it is June and this dude has still not got his corn out. You were supposed to do that back in October, November, December, and sometimes January is when you can get corn out. And if you're lucky, September. Just give a little bit more fertilizer over here. Alright. See how quick that was? In case you're wondering, I leased this. I did not buy it. This thing's like $200,000. I cannot afford it. So I'm gonna head down the road here. It's a little drive. That's why I wanted to get this knocked out before we did the big field. Just making sure we fit under the train trestle. Alright. This field is a little weird, so it's surrounded by a bunch of trees and stuff. I'm gonna have to watch my boom here, because I've got to go up through, got to go up yonder and do this. Alright. Watch my boom. Come on, watch my boom. This is what I hate. Okay, I've already caught my boom on something. Watch my boom. Watch my boom. Alright. We missed a little bit over there. We still need to go back and spray that. We missed about a whole pass right here. So yep, the boom can get that. Alright, so let's go over here and get this pass. Alright, that'll be perfect. Oh, hold up. One thing I just realized. Okay, so yeah, Farm Sim Logic does. You can put an extra layer. Cause I remember whenever you spread or spray fertilizer or whatever, the ground changes colors. So the ground just changed to a darker color, so that means it's accepting the fertilizer. So that means you can put an extra layer on your crop. Alright, thank you so much, Farm Sim. I was unsure if this would even count as an extra layer. Looks like it is. Alright. Hoping we have good yield. You know, good yield, good crop, better money. More money too. So yeah, probably the next live stream we'll be getting into corn harvest. Nothing really happens in the summer, you know. In the summertime you're just spraying, putting more fertilizer on. You know, maybe spraying herbicide if there's weeds and just kind of caring for the crop. But other than that, you're not really doing anything. In the summertime, just relaxing, you know, having a nice time with the buddies at the pool. And then when fall comes around again, it's back to harvest time. So yeah. In case you're wondering, right there's my small little John Deere Shepherd sprayer. So I'll show y'all this. Sorry for the lag, I still haven't got my catchy build up yet. But this is our sprayer. It's a 3-point sprayer. So yeah. It would just take us forever to knock all these acres out with that. Looks like we got a storm coming up soon. It's kind of cloudy. But yeah, this is another field I kind of have to be careful on. Because all my equipment is in that shed. And I don't want to hit the shed. I mean, in Farm Sim it doesn't matter if you hit it or not. It's not going to count as damage. But like I said, I like to be realistic. So I'm trying not to hit the shed. This is I believe this is our second biggest field we have. Yeah, this is our second biggest field. But I'm gonna get some third-person view going on here, get some of that third-person action. I believe I got the sprayer off itch.io. This is the kind of crappy version, as you can see. They had a different Haggy mod, but I was reading the reviews and it said that there was an issue with it. But then I seen the squad using it in his video, so I guess the issues were fixed or someone was just lying to, you know, ruin their day or something. So I'm gonna probably delete this after this stream and go get the actual detailed version, especially in the cab. It looks awful in here. I mean, all the textures and everything is messed up and all that. But alright, I need first person view for now. Let's watch that. Actually, I need third person again. Right here's where we started spraying. Right here's where we need to spray. Alright, so if I had to take a guess, we've got about 4.5-ish passes, something like that. But yeah, this is a 90-foot, this thing has a 90-foot boom. It does not take long. Like I was saying earlier, some places, if you see me missing spots here and there, I'm not running no GPS or nothing, so some spots are getting fertilizer, some aren't, some are getting more than others. I'm missing some here and there and all that. But yeah, just got to bear with me. Alright, we should be good over there. Turn it off. Let's back up. So yeah, on the map, if it showed the fertilizer, the map would look horrible on my fields. There'd be spots I'd missed everywhere. But luckily, it doesn't show that. So that way I can privately hide my mistakes. The other thing I hate about this mod is it takes forever for the sprayer to actually come on. Like the sprayer nozzles, takes forever for the sprayer nozzles to come on. Well, get out, take a look. Let me get my shader catchy build up some. Sorry for people who have motion sickness. So as you can see, the light gray, or not light gray, sorry, the light brown is where I've kind of missed spots that haven't been sprayed, and then the dark brown kind of blackish color is where I've sprayed because it's wet and it's moisture, which is good because that means nutrients is in the ground and the crop can get the proper food that it needs, which is nice. So I'm hoping that this fertilizer, looks like we've got a weed right yonder, so I'm hoping that this fertilizer, I'm hoping that this can feed the crops for the summertime. There goes the train, by the way, big long train up yonder. I'm hoping this can feed the crops over the summertime. I'm gonna go ahead and return this thing. Oh yeah, it's leased. So this is the mod. You can see it's kind of crappy. I'm gonna return it. And yeah, so before I started streaming, we had $120,000. Now we're down to $110,000 because I spent about $9,500 to $10,000 on fertilizer and renting the thing. So yeah, I'm just taking a look here. Everything looks good. Oh no, I know why I couldn't see the nitrogen, the yields and stuff. I was using this. I wasn't using precision farming. Okay, what does precision farming say? Okay, let me take a look at my seed rate. Low, high, low, standard. Okay, so this field was standard seed rate. High, high, low. We got a lot of low. Yield. Alright, I just sprayed this stuff. So let's take a look at 115. This seems to be our crown jewel right here. This looks like a mix. This is actually great. This looks like 85. I see some spots that are probably 80, 75. Let's take a look. This field is 111. It looks pretty good. I see I see a couple spots where it's kind of 70, 75-ish, but for the most part, I see 80 to 85%. Over here, 112 is the one we just got done spraying. I see some 70, 75, maybe a mixture of 65 in there. But over here, towards 111, I see some 80, 85%. 114, it looks pretty good for the most part. I see some 75, 80, 85%. Over here is horrible. I see it's probably anywhere between 50, 55%. So I'm hoping this isn't the current yields. I'm hoping this is the yields that, okay, I'm hoping this is the previous yields, not my current yields. Nitrogen, take a look at this. Okay, pH should be good, I'm hoping. But yeah, I'm hoping that was my old yield. Hopefully the fertilizer does help over the coming months. But for those of you who are watching and you're new and you haven't watched the streaming series yet, I'm gonna give you a little quick farm tour here. So we've got a John Deere 9760 STS. Just recently put a green star, I think, on it. Over here is the old International grain truck. John Deere 8100 with a John Deere 7000, one of the greatest John Deere planter series John Deere's ever made. Right here we have the 630, I believe. Yep, John Deere 630 disc, another great disc that was made by John Deere. Over yonder's the house. We'll take a tour of it in a second. Right here is my 608? 608C. This is an 8-row, I think. We'll take a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's an 8-row. Over here I have my soybean / just regular header for oats and that type of crop. Got an air bar on it. My 2 grain bins is over there. Still don't have an auger for them, but I've just kind of been selling my crops. I haven't really been focused on that any. But let's run over here to the house. There goes a deer. Oh dang, there's a bunch of deer over yonder. A quick little thing I did is I removed a couple bushes and trees here, so that way you can kind of see the field. Eventually I'm gonna kind of use a landscaping tool to make this even with this little path here, and hopefully try and create a pathway. I still don't have a pickup truck, but this is the house I'm using. It's a PC only house. This is the EMR house, the Elk Mountain Ranch house. So yeah, there it is. Not really much to it. I mean, it does have a nice patio, but other than that, there's really nothing to it. But I think I'm gonna head to sleep, get to sleep here. Head upstairs. This is the bedroom. This is my favorite bedroom of the house because I don't know why it's my favorite. I just like the setup. Got my dresser right there. Let's head to sleep. I don't know about y'all, but in Farm Sim I usually like to wake up around 8 o'clock. That's about what time I wake up in real life. I used to wake up at like 6:50, 7 o'clock, but now I've gotten older. You know, I put more work into my body and all that. I got less energy. Up here we have a little hangout area. Don't really know why that's there. But I'm gonna take a look at my fields here. Alright, let's take a look at every single one of them. Okay, so the corn has gotten taller, looks good. Let me check my, okay, save the content. Let me check my precision farming. Precision farming, please be good. Okay, so the yield is still the same, it looks. pH value, hold on, let me see this. Nitrogen 0, pH value 12.2. Okay, I guess that's for the most part good. Tillage 5.0 or just 5. Soil sampling. Okay, so next year I'm hoping the fertilizer is still kind of soaking in with the crop. I mean, obviously the fertilizer did something, because if it didn't, the corn wouldn't be that tall. So clearly it ate some of the nitrogen we just put in it to grow. Soybeans are probably getting pretty thick. Yeah, I'd say they got probably well, you can't really tell because it hasn't caught up with time and, you know, grown yet. But I'd say once they grow again in like 5 Farm Sim minutes in the game, like 5 minutes in the game, they'll probably be on their second to last growing stage. Over here seems good. Corn seems good. So yeah, everything seems to be good. I'm gonna go ahead and probably hook the combine up to the corn header, because we've got the biggest field we have is a corn field, so I'm trying to get our big acreage knocked out and then have some nice enjoyable small acreage to do. Also, while I'm at it, I could clean this up some. Looks like I forgot to give this thing a wash. Let me come out here. Alright. This is a international power washer. Oh, wrong button. You can get this off itch.io too. Just about all my mods are off itch. I just love itch.io. It's reliable. Great modders, great mods that the modders create. Great everything. Great maps, great everything. Fuel, we're a little low on fuel, but we don't need to load up on it immediately. Looks very cloudy, so we're not gonna fast forward to corn harvest today. Let me fold this thing up. Oh, hold up. That's unfolding it. My bad. Get my PTO and my hydraulics hooked up. First need to unfold the tool. Alright, I was just making sure that the PTO was on because I didn't hear the sound. But as you can see, I don't know if y'all can tell, but it's pretty cloudy out yonder. So I'm just bringing the combine into the shed here. And we'll shut her off. So combine's ready to go for harvest season. We already got the head on it. Like I said, okay, it's clearing up. Still cloudy over back in yonder. Pretty dark back in yonder too. Over here is really the only sunlight. Looks like the clouds are slightly moving to cover the sun, so I'd probably expect some rain, which is good. We can get the crops some rain. The crops can get them a little something to drink and help them grow some too. But I know this stream was also very short, but whenever you're running a sprayer that has a 90-foot boom and you only got 4 or 5 fields to your name, you can get your acreage knocked out pretty fast. So there really was hardly anything to the stream. Got everything knocked out pretty fast. But hope y'all enjoyed the stream, and I'll probably stream tomorrow starting on corn harvest. So hope y'all enjoy the stream. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.